Today we will learn about gardening over the summer in northern Florida. The summers in Gainesville are typically very warm and wet, which are conditions not many plants thrive in. But there are a few that can tolerate it and will produce bountiful harvests if planted at the right time. Before we dive into some examples, let's hear from an expert. Melissa is a University of Florida graduate with a master's degree in interdisciplinary ecology. She is well known in Gainesville for being the seed saving queen. She oversees 2 programs within Working Food, a nonprofit.
I have been gardening in Gainesville for about 10 years now, and I didn't know what I was doing when I first started, so I'm probably more experienced in gardening in the last 5 or 6 years. Some of my favorite crops to grow over the summer are okra, and we've been wearing the t-shirt today. I love okra, cowpeas, tomatoes. I mean, they start fading out when it gets really hot, but I like them. Hot peppers, pigeon peas. What else do I have here that I love? Lima beans, lots of flowers. So some of the things that I've learned just do not like the heat are most of the stuff we actually grow during the cool season. So a lot of the leafy greens, lettuce in particular. Some folks seem to think they can grow lettuce and spinach whenever. Not true. There are certain heat-loving varieties. They don't really love the heat. They just tolerate warmer winters for us. Tomatoes, to a certain extent, cherry tomatoes can go a while, but they don't really like the heat. Past 90 degrees, their pollen burns and they're toast. Plus all the rain and the humidity comes and they're just no good. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Now let's see what's growing in the Farm to School summer garden. It is important to note that the plants that are ready to harvest over the summer are typically planted in March through May. There are some crops that grow in the summer that sprawl across the garden, providing cover which prevents weeds. Lastly, it is important to include flowers that will attract pollinators in your summer garden. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions or would like to volunteer at Farm to School, where you can get experience growing these crops firsthand, please email me.